I was made to have 2 abortions. One was at the age of 19 when I was working in Golden Era Productions in California. The second was when I was 21 years old, when I was working in Clearwater in Religious Technology Center. To give a bit of background history on that, the directives of the Sea Organization, originally a Sea Org member could have children. It was allowed. In 1986, the directive became that you couldn't remain a Sea Org member if you were pregnant and planning to have a child. You would be sent to a lower organization, a non-Sea Org organization. There was 2 instances in the entire time that I was there where I saw women actually try and go against that. And in those cases, those women were on heavy labor, washing dishes day and night. The other one was digging ditches while pregnant. It was absolutely criminal and bleak. You know, being paid $46 a week, if that, makes birth control a financial burden, to put it mildly. I did not intend to get pregnant. I did. It was with my husband. You know, at the time that it happened, absolutely, I was completely and utterly devastated. I never in my wildest dreams would have gone through with that, and I will always regret that. Nonetheless, I didn't have a choice. If I had said, I'm not going to do this, I would have been separated from my husband. You know, the possibilities were endless. I knew I would have had serious punishments levied. I would have been on manual labor. I was concerned for what would happen to my child. So I did not have a choice. I was drilled on what to say to the Planned Parenthood center that I was taken to. I was told what questions I was going to be asked and what I was to tell them. Specifically, they ask you, are you sure about this? You know, I was told by the medical officer the specific questions I would be asked and what I was to say. And I had to pay for it myself. Had to borrow money from a friend, and that's what happened. The second time, I was sent down to Clearwater in March of 1996. Unbeknownst to me, I was already pregnant at the time that I went down there. After a few weeks of being there, I actually passed out, and I didn't even suspect that I was pregnant, but someone gave me a pregnancy test, and sure enough, it turns out that I was. Mark was not there. I asked to be able to talk to him, and I was told I couldn't. I was not allowed to talk to him. I was scared beyond belief. I mean, I was now working in Religious Technology Center. I had no idea what wrath and punishments would be levied on me if I even blinked the wrong way in dealing with this subject. The worst part to me was I couldn't even talk to Mark. I didn't get to discuss it with him until 7 months later when I next saw him. You know, that's not, again, that's, you know, this is a subject to me that it's just criminal to make someone go through with that. And my lawsuit specifically asks for an injunction that makes it illegal for them to require employees, female employees, to go through with abortions.
Church spokesman Tommy Davis said that no heavy labor or interrogation was ever assigned to a pregnant staff member. He said there is no truth to the allegation that Hedley's abortions were forced or that she would face consequences if she continued her pregnancy. Sworn statements from former Sea Org members prove that pregnant couples are treated with understanding, he said. Davis said it is unfortunate that Hedley now regrets her decision, but it was her decision.